Employers Day. Hey friends, I'm Sarah, also known as Budget Girl here on the internet, and I make videos every single week on how to live your best frugal life and win with money. And I'm here today with one of my favorite people on the internet, Katy Wolk Stanley of the Non-Consumer Advocate.
Hello.
And she is going to give us some of her best tips on shopping Goodwills for fun and profit.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us about yourself?
Yes, my name is Katy and I write the Non-Consumer Advocate. I write about how to live a less consumer-driven life, and one of those things I use. My family has made a decision 11 plus years ago to stop buying anything new, and Goodwill is a very large part of being able to support that goal.
That is so cool. So nothing new at all.
Pretty much. I do have some exceptions.
Okay.
I'm not buying underwear, toothbrush, personal care items, that kind of thing. But no, I'm not going to Walmart. I'm not shopping on Amazon.
All right. So in addition to Goodwill, you also like to what my aunt calls treasure rangering, which is pick stuff up off the side of the road. Well, it sounds a little better than trash picking. I added it to Urban Dictionary.
Good for you.
You find a lot of stuff on the side of the road, or you also kind of do free cycling type stuff and gift and.
I don't really do free cycles, but people here in Portland will put stuff out like with a free sign, and they have resale. I can put them on eBay. I can take them to the consignment store. Free Cycle is a great website for people to be part of that sharing economy. There's also Nothing groups, buynothing.org, and you can go and see if your specific neighborhood has that available, and they're through Facebook usually. And those are great. People are really generous, and it's a great way to get rid of things and get them directly into the hands of people who need them. Although I'm a fan of just kind of giving stuff to Goodwill, because if I'm going to be getting stuff, I should also be giving.
Now, one of my favorite things about Katy is that she's turned her Goodwill and kind of finding free stuff into a business. And you've actually put at least one of your children through college basically on your profits of flipping.
Well, I have a lot of irons in the fire. So I'm an RN. I am a freelance writer. I sell stuff. I make some money blogging. And so kind of everything all together, like somehow we're able to kind of patchwork that together. And yes, my oldest graduated from college last year debt-free, and I have a junior who's in college, so far debt-free.
And you've also kind of outfitted their dorm rooms and apartments entirely with secondhand stuff.
Absolutely.
And they didn't die?
No. They did not. They thrived. No, the apartments are so cute, too.
Yeah. So I'm going to link all of Katy's channels below, her blog, and she's also on Instagram at Non-Consumer and on Facebook.
So I have a Facebook group, which is called the Non-Consumer Advocate. It's a great community. It's huge. If you want to share ideas or get ideas, that is the place to go.
I have posted there before on like how to repair things, and people are so helpful. They're like, oh, you just need this and do, and it works.
Yes.
Katy brought me here to a pay by the pound Goodwill, and she's going to kind of walk me around and show us some of her best tips on how to find stuff that we could potentially upsell.
There is random merchandise here, so you can't come with like necessarily like a shopping list. You never know what you're going to find. I once found a book here that my dad wrote.
Any tips to start out with as we head in? You already said that you don't like pushing on carts.
Yes, I don't like pushing a cart, so what I do is I bring one of these IKEA bags, which I can just sling over my shoulder, and it'll fit a lot of stuff.
It's so big.
But it hardly takes up any space in my purse. And so that's one thing that I like to do when I'm here.
Okay, well, let's get into it. The bins are waiting. Okay, so what kind of items do you kind of always keep an eye out for, and how do you know how much they're worth?
I don't have specific items I keep an eye out for. I joke that I will sell like anything and everything, like anything that's like really like supremely underpriced. I prefer to get things that are kind of lightweight.
Okay.
So I'm not paying too much money for them. That way, if it turns out that I can't sell it, I only spent like 30 cents on it. Pounds are $2.19 a pound. Only maybe a couple of times have I like gotten the lower price by buying more poundage, which I think is fine. I think the answer is not to fill my house because I'm not a hoarder. I like to kind of just keep it just one little corner of a room in my house.
Okay. And you sell stuff out of there, kind of?
Yeah, I put stuff on eBay, and Facebook Marketplace, and Craigslist. I don't buy media very much just because that isn't an area of expertise for me. And I pretty much only try and sell things that I know I can make at least $20 off of. And that's not going to be a VHS, and that's not going to be a DVD, but you never know. I mean, maybe I'll find something and I'll look it up on eBay, and it turns out that it does sell for a tremendous amount of money, and then, like, that's why I don't have to worry about what I buy. Just pull up my eBay app. Just look something up, and I'll, check completed listings. Let's say this. Not that I suspect this is worth any money. Something with this actually has a barcode. So you just hit photo, hit barcode. There you go, $1.97 or best offer.
Oh.
But if I want to see how much these sell for, I'll go to filter, down below to completed listings, done, and things that actually sold are green. So one sold for $2, one for $3.05. This is not the road to riches. Something cute, which is a vintage little train case. Unfortunately, somebody used Sharpie on it. However, I know how to get Sharpie off. Just a little rubbing alcohol. It's coming off. This isn't like fine leather or anything like that, but I can tell right here, right now. This will clean up really nicely.
That is so cool. So you can, that looked ruined to me, but you can essentially get all that stuff off. And how much do you think you could sell it for?
$30-40.
Wow.
Who knows?
And how much do you think it'll cost?
Probably like 2 pounds, so it'd be about $4.
So big profit there.
There are a lot of people who make their entire incomes doing this, where they do the work of finding items, making sure that they don't need to be repaired, to be mended, to be cleaned up. They photograph them, they describe them, they put in the research and the time, and then they find buyers for them. And it sounds like a really easy thing, but it's a lot of work.
How many hours a week do you think you spend doing this?
This is a super duper part-time gig for me, and I would say I spend like maybe 3-4 hours a week doing this.
Okay.
So this is a little machine for swiping your credit card. It has a little spot right there where the receipt would come out. Let's see. First Data FD130 Duo.
But I guess the risk is here, did someone throw that away because it quit working or because they upgraded?
You can always sell stuff for parts. $158. That's what someone is asking, and it includes some other stuff. So I will go to filter, go to completed items. I don't want to know what people are asking. I want to know how much things are actually selling for. Here's one, $75. Who took a best offer, $158.
So Katie just found this card scanner that I would have looked over immediately, and it sells on eBay for like $150. Even if it doesn't work, she's still going to make a killing on it. Genius. Genius, I tell you.
I was thinking that there wasn't going to be like one amazing thing that I found, and then I spied this beautiful, huge, vintage curtain panel in bark cloth. And it is enough fabric that somebody could do like a project with it. It's definitely old. It's got a little stain there. It's got a little bit of, I don't even know what you'd call that. It's kind of torn. But look at this. And it weighs nothing. So I'll pay like $1 for it. I'll get the joy of cleaning it up and getting it ready for the next person. But this I can definitely sell on eBay. Vintage bark cloth panel. completed items because that matters. Here's something that sold for $150. There's prices are all over the place, but I think this one is really pretty. Wow. Look at that. $48, $49, $71. Green means that it's sold. The fact that we're seeing mostly green and hardly any red means that these aren't really sitting unsold on eBay.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So I absolutely love thrifting, and I actually consider myself pretty good at knowing what things are worth, but I gotta tell you, this place intimidates me. It is just stuff everywhere. There's a lot of broken glass. There's a lot of kind of craziness, but I'm very glad I'm with Katy because she knows what she's doing, and she keeps pulling these like money diamonds out of the rough. We must learn from her. So I have invented a game on can I make money off of this? And we're going to get Katy's expert opinion on if this would be a good thing to resell to make money.
I'm going to say no. If I called a friend, my friend is saying no. Probably not going to buy them. I'll leave them for somebody else. Your baby has 4 pounds, 8 ounces.
Oh my god. All right.
It's a useless skill, but here it is.
Talked about.
I listed for 15. I would buy this.
She shows a lot of things that she's flipped there, like a Furby recently that went for way more money than I ever thought it would.
I bought it for $3, listed it on eBay, sold like 4 minutes later for $45.
Stay tuned.